First step you're gonna wanna do, get a small flathead in here, pry out. This whole side panel will pop out. Once you have your side panel removed, remove this T25 Torx bit. Once your T25 is out, you'll begin by slowly lifting under the light. We're going to vent, pulling this top up. Be very careful. You don't want to snap this. This will pop out up here. This somewhat has to wedge out while it comes out. Now while you're out, where that screw is connected has to lift up through this area. There will be clips on the side. To unplug this wire right here. This is the wire here. The tab will be on the right side. You just push that in and it comes right out of the plug. Now we have our vent out. Let's modify it. Next, get your vent. Get yourself a microfiber, lay it down. What you need to do is remove 1 inch from this middle slat. All right, this next step is quick and dirty. We're gonna clean it up with a razor blade after, but we're just gonna use a pair of wire cutters. And we're gonna cut through this vent. Take our wire snips, lay that in there. 1 cut. And then snip. Might have a little bit left. Flip it over. Finish your cut. And you have this piece out of your vent. We're gonna cut this down flush to here. This one is pretty close. You might need to bring it up a little. Alright, so off camera, I went ahead and smoothed this bottom as close and flush as I could to this. And our top piece is flush with the top here. I almost forgot, once you have this flush portion done, it's cut up to here as well, you'll also need to... Quick second to let you know, please install the mount and see where you need to notch for the wire. It's about 1/4 of an inch to 3/8 of an inch up from the bottom of the slat. You'll see once mine's installed, there's a tiny bit of a hole showing at the bottom. Not a big deal to me, but it might be to others. So check your fitment before you cut. Thanks. Now let's hop back in the car and I'll show you what to do next. If you haven't already with previous applications, you'll want to take your OBD 2 port, pop it in, up inside your dash, connect your Cobb Accessport wire, feed it up through. Next, you're going to cut a slot into your vent, approximately 1/2 inch. This isn't the cleanest, you can make it cleaner if you want. Clean out some of that nice dash dust. This is where your wire is going to come up through in the dash mount, similar to this. So, put that off to the side, like so, and let me feed the vent back in and I'll show you what's next. Feed the wire through your freshly cut vent. Have the arrow facing you, and then you're gonna slide it into the mount. Slide it down in there. It is a very snug fit. If you ever want to remove this, you need a small screwdriver. It's easy, but like I said, snug fit because you don't want this to move. So let me press this in. 2-hand step Don't press on this, press on this outer edge. Find it easy to take your nail and thumb on each side and press down firmly until it's flush with the bottom of the mount. And once it's pressed in, it will be flush with the bottom. You'll feed it back to your defroster vent. Right corner going in first. And the bottom left, you will tilt in. There we go. Feed that in. And then you're gonna flip it over. You're gonna make sure you get that clip in. That's gonna take more than a hand. So, 1 second. I'd like to pause this second of the video to save you guys this little bit of hassle. So the cut is slightly up from the bottom. You could probably, save that little bit of hole from showing from the front. But, it's not terrible. I didn't cut this perfect. Who will? Who knows? Now it's tight in there. Clip is on. Let's slide this back into place. Alright, we're back at the last step. Our wire's plugged in back here. You're gonna wedge this out a little to get the bottom in to place. Once you get the bottom into place, get this middle into place. Then push your last little bit. You want to make sure that your wire is fed through where it needs to be fed through, which it looks like mine is. And then you'll pop in the rest of your vent. Now in the reverse order, screw that screw in, make it tight, put your panel back on. All right, we got everything back together. Removal is tight, but easy. Pull it up, rotate out, and you're out. Go back in. Cobb faces right towards you at the driver's position and fits nice and perfectly in that defroster mount.